Today, we're diving into the world of physical and chemical changes. We'll explore what makes them different, how to spot each one, and why these changes matter in everyday life. By the end, you'll have a clear understanding of how matter transforms around us, sometimes in surprising ways. Let's get started. Let's start by understanding the difference between chemical and physical changes. A chemical change happens when new substances are formed. The original material transforms at a molecular level. On the other hand, a physical change affects things like shape, size, or state, but the substance itself stays the same. So, physical changes alter appearance or form, but don't create anything new chemically. This distinction is key to how we classify changes in matter. Let's talk about physical change. This happens when a substance changes its form, state, or appearance, like melting, freezing, dissolving, or even breaking. But here, the key part, no new substance is created. It's the same material, just looking or behaving differently. Understanding this helps us tell physical changes apart from chemical ones, which actually produce something new. Let's look at some everyday examples of physical change. Melting ice, it turns from solid to liquid, but it's still water. Breaking a window or a pencil, the shape changes, but the material stays the same. Cutting paper is similar, the pieces are smaller, but it's still paper. Boiling water changes its state from liquid to gas, and making lemonade mixes ingredients without changing their basic nature. These are all physical changes. The substance itself doesn't transform, only its form or state. Let's take a moment to think about a physical change you've noticed recently. Maybe melting ice or cutting paper, simple, everyday examples. Now, turn to someone nearby and share your example. Explain why you believe it's a physical change. This is a chance to explore how physical changes happen all around us and to hear different perspectives on what makes a change physical. Let's get talking. When we talk about a chemical change, we mean a process where something new is made, a whole new substance. This happens because atoms rearrange themselves, forming different connections. Often, you'll notice signs like heat or light being released, bubbles of gas forming, or even a change in color. These clues tell us that a chemical change has taken place, and the original material is no longer the same. Chemical changes are all around us, and they're happening all the time. Think about baking a cake. Once the ingredients mix and heat up, they transform into something new. Burning wood is another example. The wood turns into ash and smoke. Rust forming on your bike, using a battery, frying an egg, even fireworks. All these show how substances change at a fundamental level. These aren't just physical changes, they're chemical, creating new materials with different properties. Think about a chemical change you've seen happen, maybe baking cookies, or rust forming on a bike. What's really happening there? New substances are being created. Now, turn to a partner and share your example. Talk about what changed and what new stuff was made during that process. This is a chance to connect what we're learning with real life and hear different perspectives along the way. Let's break down the difference between physical and chemical changes. Physical changes affect how something looks or its state, like melting ice or tearing paper, but the substance itself stays the same. Chemical changes, on the other hand, actually create new substances. These often come with energy shifts, like heat or light. Understanding this distinction helps us see how matter transforms in different ways, whether it's a simple change in form or a complete change in identity. Before we finish, take a moment to think about this. What's one key difference between a physical change and a chemical change? Then, try to come up with an example of each. This helps us make sure we really understand how these changes affect matter in different ways. This video was created with SlideSpeak. Visit SlideSpeak to turn your presentations into engaging AI-narrated videos.